right, we are live.
Cool.
Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I need to change the name on the overlay. You would think I would have a checklist by now, but I in fact do not. All right, there we go.
Do you want to jump into a match?
Yeah, I figured why not. Because the main goal is, you mentioned mentality tips and prep for You're So Mad.
Yes, exactly.
That's going to be, is it Waterfall or Swiss? It's one of the two where
It's
it's
Waterfall.
Waterfall. Okay. So there's going to be uh, a lot of different matchups.
Yeah, it's gonna be impossible to prepare for any one thing for sure.
Characters that can go low are so much fun.
Yeah, I agree. That was a big part of why I wanted to play Smash in the first place, was to go low.
Okay. Oh, one too few jumps. Okay. Oh no. Okay.
Do you mind if I turn off the results screen?
Oh, sure. How do you do that, actually?
LR down to get the debug open, and then auto skip results screen on.
Oh, great. Actually, I'll do Falcon for a little bit. So you mentioned mentality tips. Like, where are you at right now? How are you doing, Shard?
So, I understand we're streaming, although I'm not really worried about being vulnerable. This isn't really sensitive information for me, but I've been dealing with issues with my healthcare provider and my insurance. So, like, I'm off my antidepressants, so I'm a little more volatile than I'd like to be, which I've noticed has come out when playing with my homies recently. And grinding out is like, it just feels like it's like a really like they're really sweaty games, right, with a lot of like non-commitment and quote unquote camping, right? And it's just become like a really sort of like I've been feeling a lot of like tension when playing and not like able to kind of like just relax and enjoy the game quite as openly as I want to. So I worry about that a little bit going into a regional, because I remember I felt really disappointed after the last time I went up to Seattle in August, and I didn't do very well, and I didn't feel like there wasn't much that like redeemed my weekend from making the trip. So I kind of had I headed home with my tail between my legs, so to speak. So I'm hoping to avoid that this time around.
Yeah, absolutely. I think yeah, loosening up before you're so mad is gonna be really important.
No doubt.
So let's I think one way to do that might be to cover options, not in a lazy way, but I'll show you what I mean.
Mm.
There are a lot of times where you can cover options. So, like, let's say I tech throw or I tech chase, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, on paper, yeah, reaction tech chases are possible, but one, I'm bad. Two, that introduces a fail state where
Mm.
you fail to do your tech chase.
Right.
Like, if you're having a bad day or you feel like really tight and you don't want to like get too brittle, like
Mm-hmm.
mentality wise, you can just
Sure.
cover one option. And if you're going
I
to do
see.
that, you can just cover tech in. And then
Yeah.
if they don't, hey, cool, you have stage. And if they do, great, you covered it.
You're sort of like, kind of weighing like the oppor and I would say that's something that in general I've noticed like my kind of tendency is anyways is like to, if I don't feel like I can cover all the options, yeah, cover like kind of do the sort of execution check sort of mentality, like, force them to get out of the corner sort of thing, right? Because that's just
Yeah.
one more thing that they have to do correctly and gives me kind of time to like, reset and plan a different strategy for sure.
Yeah. And it makes it to where even if you're wrong, it's like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, definitely. It's sort of, and I'm because I'm not as invested in being right. I'm just sort of like you're kind of setting your expectations in a more healthy way, I think.
Yeah. And there's a
Sorry.
time and a place for both of these styles, right?
Mm,
The
right.
style like the whiz robe tech chase, where it's like I
Very,
can't
very
actually
much.
do it even like once, but
Yeah, for sure. My friend's been getting real good at the Falcon Tech chase recently, so I've been feeling what it's like to, get Wizrobe, at a local level sort of thing.
yeah. But yeah, a lot of times, even just changing small things like that can really come through in like how you handle, how you respond to stimuli, pretty much.
Yeah, totally.
No, not like this. Oh my, off the top. Okay.
I think you have to tell me if you notice this as well. I think I have an over tendency if I land the first hit of F tilt to sometimes do the full combo in an unsafe manner where maybe just stopping and doing one would have been a better decision.
Yeah, I think F tilt, even at higher percents, it can be like that just because it's so CCable.
Right.
But because of that, that means that there's a lot that you can do with it. Like
Sure, for
even
sure.
whether on hit or shield, you can F tilt one grab. Like can it's the same kind
Yeah.
of conditioning because the situation is
Okay.
going to be so consistent.
I guess it's mostly just like if you can you help me notice when that's happening, because that's something that is a little bit of an autopilot reaction for me, and I need to be kind of aware of like the situations that it's happening. So if you notice it, just give me a holler. I appreciate it.
For sure. If I see a single F tilt three,
Yeah, exactly. I'll do some. I'll keep a tally. I'll do some push-ups at the end.
oh no. Yeah.
Oh
Ah,
no.
good. Okay. Why is he so short? That was not good. Why did I expect to get, like, Spacey up thrown?
Yeah, I don't know. Because then I kind of he has like the same jump, the same jumps as Fox, right? So like I kind of feel similar to move around with.
I didn't know his jumps were the same.
I
guess
think his
that
jump spot. I think the jump spot is the same because I have a better Fox than I should relative to my skill level, and I think it's because it's the movement feels so similar.
nice. You didn't have to hit me with a nair there. And in this case, because it was soft nair and Falcon is Falcon, that actually got me closer.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, so like there, you can just grab ledge. You don't have to, like if they're already dead, you don't have to mess with it.
For sure.
Nope. I saw that jab 3. Don't be doing that.
Thank you. See, I didn't even remember that I did it, so that's why I'm asking for a little bit of help just that way because I can't be autopiloting. That's not a thing to, it's not a way to success.
Yep, it's like a useful tool, but it's definitely got to be like a tool that is sometimes used. Especially these like larger at these like larger events where you're gonna have to play a lot more because it's Waterfall. It is kind of a decision you have to make about like, okay, nobody has enough energy to play 8 hours straight against super high level opponents 100%. So
Absolutely.
you gotta cut corners somewhere sometimes. You gotta figure out like, okay, does my round 1 understand that back throw is good? No? Okay, great. Back throw Spacey at ledge. Like actually let's play some Fox.
For sure, I'm down.
I'll play some floatier characters after this.
Right. I have to be honest with you too. I do think that in terms of how to invest time, how to get good, playing Meta Knight only is the right course of action. But I have to admit, I'm fairly confident I'll be whipping out my Ness at least for a certain matchup this weekend. But I still think I want to focus mostly on Meta Knight for these sessions because again I think that's kind of the path forward. But I don't know. I'm getting kind of nice with some stuff, and I just like I can't quite like quit.
You can't contain the Ness. I understand.
Just double jump canceling is too fun, and that's like why I play the game, right? Is to have fun. So
yeah. Like who cares if you're the greatest player in the world if you hate playing?
Yeah. Yeah, don't do that.
It worked. But yeah, that F tilt in general at ledge, even F tilt 1 isn't really. At least F tilt 1 is like fast enough to where you can kind of just like do it and then move again, but it's unlikely to actually hit.
There.
Nope.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yep, nice. And then no need to hit me again. Perfect.
Sometimes I do that, in friendlies just to practice like moving fast from the ledge, but generally I know to hold the ledge. I'm not ashamed to do it.
Good.
Okay, all right. I see you, Jasper.
I can do a shot. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's not fine. It's fine. Okay, it's not fine. I can't double shine, but man, if I can't shine turn around, I'm gonna shut up now.
Word. Let's turn around up tilts are pretty crisp.
Thank you. Oh, oh no! You're trying to compliment me. Here I am, just running off stage.
I know. It's actually that was my plan all along, was to kind of stroke your ego too hard. I'm not above resorting to mind game out of game warfare.
No. Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, it skips full screen. That's right. That's weird to get used to. You're very confident in your like fast follower edge guards, which is nice.
Yeah, for sure. Like I do get a fair amount of spacey practice, which is nice.
Yeah, I think that's going to help a lot.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like, not only is obviously getting the stocks more consistently helpful, but like, you don't have to think every time like, okay, how do I do this?
Right. I'm more scared. Washington has like 3 or 4 Zelda players I'm terrified of. Our Zelda player hasn't been active for quite a long time, so I'm well out of practice with like that sort of thing. I'm not making any hints like, oh, please play this character or that character. I just like in terms of sort of what to expect from this weekend. It's definitely going to be a wide berth. I hope I don't run into any Knuckles. I know Potatoes is going to be there, but I kind of don't expect us to be in the same division, to be honest.
I don't actually know how the divisions work.
I want to say it's like, so there's like an initial pools that are assigned, right? And out of those pools, you're either placed in division 1, 2, 3, or 4, and then a certain amount of people will like test out of each division to continue playing in the next one.
Gotcha.
And you can like who advances. I think it's like the reason why it's Waterfall is because you can like do like as many sets as you want in that given time frame.
Oh yeah, it's like the time attack one.
Yeah. Nice platform cancel.
Thanks. Ah! Don't down B there. Nice. Yeah, you've been having the habit this game of doing the jab 3 or F tilt 3.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, I was trying to be fancy with it. There is not a reason for me to go down there. But it would be cool, though. Okay.
I know. That's the temptation.
But wall jumps are inherently radical.
Right, right.
Okay. So you're not getting a ton out of the tech chases.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fine because, like, it not only is it tech chasing, which is, like, on paper it's perfectly consistent for, like, character like Meta Knight, but it's hard.
Yeah.
So, like,
I also, like, I noticed, like, I have to be playing for a long time before I can even have a chance of my tech chases being good. Like, that's why I gotta, you know, make sure I play at least 30, 45 minutes, I think, before pools start to be kind of in that flow state. I don't know. Also, I can't tech chase for shit on netplay.
yeah, it's just, like, net plays makes it twice as hard, and it's already really hard. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, you wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know it from the stock count, but I play this matchup basically every time I play.
I need to stop doing weird stuff. Okay. I think when you get grabs, partially because tech chasing is really hard, and partially it's because, like, it takes you a while to warm up into tech chasing. Maybe go for more the, just the, like, back throw off stage, or even, like, up throw cape before it'll kill. Just to get some stage control.
I should do instead.
What's that?
I should do that instead of trying to tech chase at those lower percents.
For up throw cape, maybe, like, once it gets to, like, 50, 60. But for back throw off stage, yeah. Just, if you have the opportunity, back throw, up throw off stage.
And just try to trust my corner carry to kind of build percent slowly.
Yeah. Because I think you're doing a much better job of edge guarding and pushing to corner than you are tech chasing.
Sure.
And, like, long term, sure, that's something to work on. But right now you're prepping for You're So Mad, so it's like, yes.
Yeah, it's about, for sure, honing a game plan about, kind of where are we at, not like where would we like to be. So
Right.
I appreciate that. Oh, sorry, you going to switch?
I think after this game.
Okay.
I hope you don't mind that I'm switching around a lot. I'm just trying to...
No, please. I'm happy for it. It's perfect.
Ooh, nice slide off. Forcing that to slide off is really, really good.
Yeah, right.
Okay, okay. Nice nair. I think does up throw at 100. Is that enough to get up throw cape, or is that too high?
Man, I wish I knew my percents, to be honest with you. Like, I have such a hard time like judging it for myself, and I haven't like done the research to understand like what the windows are. I also have to like that implies I have the awareness to like look at the percent when I'm like thinking too hard about like what am I gonna do. It's an awareness thing that like I have not had much success in.
I think that might be something that is like minor enough to like add to the game plan before you're so mad.
Mm.
Just because it
Yeah, I think
is,
that
you do have the
more
time.
yeah, you're right. I wish I knew what to do about that late hit of the Mario dash attack.
Shoot, I thought that was a wall jump. You basically just need to like hold it.
Yeah.
Okay, that works. You're doing a really good job navigating neutral.
Thank you.
Oh, if that hit though.
I knew it wanted it so bad.
Oh
Oh
no!
no. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I think so against the floatier characters where edgeguarding is rougher,
Mm-hmm.
try to pay a little more attention to the up throw percent where that works.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
it's just naturally harder to kill floatier characters with like neutral interactions because their recoveries are just better by virtue of fall speed.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
I think I'm gonna switch it up for a little bit actually and play some Ness if that's cool.
Absolutely cool, yeah.
Right on.
We're like killing floaties? Okay. Here comes the boy.
Exactly.
Hello, boy. Oh, I got it. Yo, EX fire? Okay, okay.
It's a lot easier on the platforms. Don't give me too much credit.
It's still not easy.
No doubt. I've been trying to lab it. I think I can get it like 1 and 8 on a good day. I watched Akimi get 5 in a row in a tournament set against Pikmon. I was like, oh boy, got a ways to go.
She is extraordinarily good at those.
It is. It's true.
Just a little down tilt. I have beak down tilt. Oh, don't do this to me. That is not how that is not how that works anymore. But if it worked though.
Yeah, right.
Every time I go off stage against Nesby, it's just like, but what if though?
Alternate universe fuzz is popping off right now.
100%. Alternate universe fuzz is like, yo, clip that.
Exactly. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, good call.
Jackass is so fun. What? Oh, that's the wrong dia. Okay, goodbye. Hold on, though.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's a clip, unfortunately.
No! It's fine. It didn't kill, not a clip. Nice punish.
Interesting. How did that not?
The pullback is very significant. Why do the SDI downwards?
Good question. That's so greedy. Unfortunate.
Please stop this.
Oh, if I just grabbed the ledge, it'd been over.
I know. Oh, wait, what? I was not ready for back throw. Okay, you know, I'll take 27%.
Yeah, honestly, I'd say that's a pretty good trade for you. Oh, no.
Oh, I got caught. Good got. That also got my jump.
No, that's it. Yeah. GG, though.
Yeah, that was a fun game.
Oh my god, I can't believe that.
So you get your jump back when you get grabbed, which includes Ganon's up B.
Right.
So you could have got a little closer distance.
Understood.
Ooh. Oh, good call. That's vile. That's absolutely disgusting.
Oh no, I was supposed to land on the stage.
Oh, okay, okay. Kind of rad. A little rad.
Okay, yeah. I thought I could dodge it.
I have to. It's like a 118 to 0. It's simply the rules.
Okay, okay, I'm moving. Yeah.
Oh, there was a crew battle in Houston that ended like that, like, 9 years ago now? Oh, God.
Was that's how it ended? Who
Yeah.
were
Ganon
who were
taunt
the
kill on Nest Recovery.
who were the player involved? Who were the players involved?
It was... I think it was... Goofy Ares was the Ganon. Goof... Yeah, I think it was Goof. And then it was NK, the Ness.
Okay, okay. I know the NES player. That's sick though.
Yeah, it was a fun time. So I think, for the most part, again, your edge guards and recoveries are a little better than the like. They're pretty solid.
Hmm.
It's just that the pressure is not super tight, which is kind of an. It's not a Ness problem, but like it is very difficult to do that with Ness, even though he has the tools for it.
I totally agree. Yeah, it's like a lot of this stuff isn't really frame positive, so if it's not clean, it's definitely like punishable. I have a feeling that this is not gonna go very well for me.
The good news is that a lot of the things that, because there are gaps
Yeah,
between like magnet and stuff,
yeah,
it does mean that people can press buttons in between, which is kind of a good thing
yeah,
and a bad thing.
right. I'm down to play this matchup for a while. There is a Rob player I definitely have to worry about. Oh no.
What? I was not ready.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, too far. Good acknowledgement that it's too far.
Oh.
This power.
Oh wow, nice. That's yeah.
Nice. I like your idea of catching the top and going for it.
I play against a Diddy Kong, so I have some item tech. So I try to test myself to see if I can do it.
Ooh, nice.
Wow, the power shield.
That's actually how I won my first set against NK. Was I power shielded? Oh, this is actually really funny. I didn't realize this. I power shielded. Uh, Power shielded grounded PK fire back in 3.0 because that's when you would use it on the ground.
Yeah,
And then
totally.
I had him with half smash.
Oh word. Funny.
Started young. Okay.
I love that.
So I think
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'll take a little hand stretch break actually.
sure, yeah. I think you're like it seems like you have a game plan against some characters more than others, which just makes sense. Like that's not actually really saying much of anything, but
That's just called living in a small region, you know.
I mean even in the big region there's 42 characters.
That's true. That's true.
Like how many regions have a puff? Uncommon character, sure. How many regions have a Ness? Like even Ness is a
Everywhere.
really not every region,
Yeah.
just most.
Well, not a lot. A lot.
How many regions have a Ness and a wolf? A Ness, a wolf, and a Ivysaur. Like even
Yeah, that's the point.
what's up?
No, that's a fair point. I'll just listen. Let you finish your thought.
So like against Falcon, Spacies, Rob, it's clear that you have a plan for like edge guarding them for various aspects of neutral or punish,
Right.
and Mario as well, of course. But against like it's easy to see where the plan stops if that kind of makes sense.
I can see it. Yeah.
But it's not necessarily a bad thing. Again, that just happens.
Yeah.
That's,
Totally.
and that means that your plan is working because it's easy to see
Right.
like, oh, here's the edge guard, right? To go off stage, hit him, which sounds like not much, but still.
No, totally. I think that's spot on. I think that's what I'm hoping to continue to get out of netplay is to to play against characters where my game plan is weak and shore that up and hopefully maybe might be a interesting exercise to seek out coaches for characters that I like. For example, I've been getting my ass handed to me by Potatoes Knuckles 4 or 5 sets in a row or something, right? Like I think the only game I took, he killed himself on his last stock trying to do a fair shenanigan thing, right? Maybe I'd hit up like Motobug or someone and try to get some of that
Get some
just
practice
help
in.
yeah, that might be a good approach to kind of diversify who I'm playing with and get some good information.
That's a great idea. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
those kind of like character specialists that you have access to with NetPlay now.
For sure, for sure. And probably some people would just be down to hit me up, people who enter like Wednesday night fights and like the cream of the crop tourneys. They seem pretty cool. I'm sure I think the only reason I haven't been playing more, is just like I have to just kind of manage the number of hours a week that I'm like playing on my hands. I'm still very much like in, recovery mode overall, even though I have like a lot more ability to like play, like if that makes sense. Like I don't feel limited in what I can do really. I just feel limited in how long I can do it. So
Right.
that's waterfall bracket is definitely not the ideal circumstance for that, but I'm just doing what I can in the sense that like it's not really worth worrying about the fact that there'll be a lot of sets to play if I want to be successful. That's just what it is. That's the task at hand, and hopefully I can just play it smart this week and be prepared. I think doing this tonight is great because it gives me a couple nights to rest and then to kind of get back into the swing of things. The tournament's on Saturday, so I'm thinking maybe some like light hand warmers on Thursday night, and then a little like a mini session Friday evening before the tournament to kind of get prepared,
Yeah.
get in the swing of things. So I feel pretty good about my approach, right? I mean, I've been in the scene since 2014, August of 2014, so I've been around. I just need to I'm hoping that with people who have stuck around PM this long, I think the level of skill is as high as it's ever been, at least the depth is, because the people who still play are just like so damn good. And
Yep.
I'm looking forward to seeing if any of the progress I've made, kind of means anything on a larger than local scale. So we'll see what happens.
I know you probably know this, but
Yeah.
even if you don't win whatever specific match you're looking to win or place however you're specific looking to place, your progress is still progress. And
Yeah.
you don't have to validate that with a placing or a set count or anything like that. Like, that's yours, and
No doubt.
like the circumstances of the tournament can't take that away from you.
For sure. That's ultimately what keeps people playing fighting games, right? Is you have to eventually see improvement as the objective and not winning, I think. So
Yeah. Like fighting games, especially because they're just like one-on-one. Because you're not going to last long if your primary reason for playing is, oh, I want to see the W. Like there are easier ways to get that W that are less distressing when they don't happen.
Right. Okay, now I've seen the fucking the combo contest shit. So I know you're gonna try some fucking like synthesis winbox funny business, and I'm just letting you know I'm on to you about it. Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna have to think a couple steps ahead.
That was 2 steps behind apparently.
I have the information, Fuzz. Oh no. That's pretty darn good. Oh.
I have the information. Oh no.
Okay. That's okay. That's pretty. That's not gonna lie. That's kind of sick. Bro. No.
That's simply how it be sometimes with NES.
Yeah, no, for sure. Oh wow, these edge campers, pretty crazy.
Thank you. Oh shit. No. I'll get my damage. More importantly, I now have synthesis back online.
You didn't have to kill me with that solar beam. You did hella mental damage.
Stop that.
Okay.
I got the balloon. Speaking of mental damage.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice tech.
Although I will say, at this point in my life, like I've played so long that the balloon, I'm a little desensitized to someone getting the balloon. It's like, okay, good for you. I'll do it next time.
So you are a charlatan. Is what you're telling me. Ah, never mind. You're not a charlatan.
I am not a charlatan. I am having a good time though.
Yeah, these are fun games.
Yeah, for sure. I love nice call out with the fucking sweet spot.
That was for the balloon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay. I almost can't press. I almost have to wait for you. I think to press pause on this next one because I feel like I'm gonna be cursed if I jump right back in.
Oh, I got you then. I got you.
Oh, yeah. Have you I saw you were playing some Legends Arceus. Have you continued to make any progress in that game?
Oh yeah, I hit credits and I think I beat post game as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
Whatever, fine. I'll just bear it. Fine game.
I should have just gone back on the level. That's my greed, my hubris, my greed.
Ooh, nice. But one of these syntheses is going to kill you.
I know, I know. Although it's maybe even cooler if it leads to the thing that kills me, so you've already kind of succeeded in that way. I think that's the only thing I was maybe a little prepared for, is to not just die outright to it, but not to still not get bodied by it.
Okay, good.
Oh,
If that didn't kill, I was going to be very sad.
Yeah, okay, that whole game was a clip. That's too bad.
Wait, that's too bad. Hold on a minute.
I mean, I would say, you know, bad to be me, but no, good shit though. That was fun.
Let's see.
Can you give me some advice on how do I deal with Ivysaur on the ground? Like, you know, on Wario Land, right? There's kind of no room for me to dash away, so maybe that's the plan, is to try to get on a platform, but like I feel like I can't really approach, and it's dangerous to. It's even can be dangerous when I land a hit, right? Because of the combo break potential. So I just don't. I've noticed, like, when I've played against, especially against some of the Washington Ivies, that like once I'm down, like even more so than other matchups, I can't seem to claw a lead back. Like, they just keep me out forever.
Gotcha. So you mentioned there's not a lot of room to dash away. You can dash forward.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
if you're afraid of this move, dash forward shield is really good against it. That's a shield grab, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, I suppose.
That's also like even like an aerial out of shield. If you here, I'll do it when I land.
Okay.
Yeah, even like not shielding it and just jumping over it works.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Additionally, if it's not the tip, you can CC it a very long time. It doesn't do very much.
Okay. And it just hold out, basically.
I mean, yeah, it just sends you. Yeah. You can just go away.
Yeah.
Okay. You also mentioned like combo maker nair kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's a secret about nair that I'll get to in a minute. Okay. What are you gonna say?
Okay. I was gonna say, so one way I've tried to treat characters with like combo break potential in the past is to kind of treat them like Yoshi's double jump cancel armor, where like I'm trying to, you know, instead of like hitting them and then like running to where they're gonna be, I'm trying to like hit them and then kind of like retreat upon myself, sort of thing, because I assume that like there's a pretty good chance that they're gonna try to hit me after I hit them, if that makes any sense. So you can kind of go into what you were gonna say.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
You like let them miss first, yeah.
Sure, sure. Yeah, it's like it's real important to me, like to be like, instead of like hit and then follow up, it's like hit and GTFO, which, you know, is not a bad game plan anyways, but like specifically in sort of how I try to like move through them so that I can't just like get immediately bodied afterwards.
So Ivy and Air.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, we have hitboxes. That's right. Somewhere. Oh, debug mode settings. Okay.
Yep.
This is not insignificant, you know.
Yeah.
It's not teeny,
right.
But you notice where the yellow is. It's not that far away from her actual face or hand.
Mm-hmm.
Behind her, a little bit better, but like not much.
Yeah.
So it's pretty likely to trade.
Right.
Also, so if let's say I'm being comboed, right? You down throw fair me.
Okay.
I'm just gonna mash nair after down throw fair.
Okay. Oh, down throw fair. I see.
Like, this is the hitbox that you're contesting with.
Yeah.
Like, for example, right here, F tilt would definitely trade in your favor as well.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh, F tilt for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
And if there's stage, you can always just like not interact with it and then F smash it.
Yeah.
Just like punish the landing lag.
Yeah.
Here, let me. Additionally, this is not super reliable.
Yeah.
You go ahead and hold down, just straight down.
Okay. Oh, I see.
If they do it rising, they can kind of like get under you, or you can get under it.
Yeah. I see.
Additionally, the thing they do where they like land with it,
Yeah.
like you're actionable in the air. You're not in tumble. So
Right.
like it takes a very long time for Nair to like an attack to be like true.
Mm-hmm.
So if
So
you're getting,
I could like wave dash back or like dash dance grab or something.
you do have to land first. But
Yeah,
you could just
correct.
mash Nair, right? Like
Yeah, yeah, fair enough.
most Ivies don't landing Nair shield until you make them, and
Mm-hmm.
when they do, you suddenly have a lot more leeway around
Right,
like
because once they're in shield, it's kind of easier to like to bully them a little bit.
right because they're out of shield is again rising Nair.
Right, right,
And
for
if they do
sure. Okay.
full hop, they have to like drag you with them, which doesn't happen a lot of the time unless you're already decently high in the air.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, even at like 90%. Okay, I don't even go that far.
Yeah, like
It's like if I can get to the ground, I guess is the idea.
the scary thing about Nair is that if you have to tech, then down tilt tech chases is good. Like Ivy can enforce the down tilt from pretty far away
Okay,
for how
sure,
slow
sure.
she is.
Okay.
So let's say if you get clipped by Nair, start mashing your own Nair. Like the numbers on it are definitely in your favor. So like at lower percents, you will be grounded.
Yeah, yeah. I want to do some damage to me.
So if you're in the air and Ivy
Yeah,
it goes towards you, then it's pretty consistent. But
yeah.
if you're like on the ground, it's not too hard to fall out of.
Hmm.
The main thing is when it'll like shield poke. Or rising there from ledge is good too.
Yeah, I see. I see. Okay.
But as an out of shield, it's very limited.
Gotcha.
Let me turn hitboxes back off.
Yeah, for sure.
Oops. There we go.
Well, thanks for that. Thanks for the breakdown on that. I think that was helpful.
No problem. Ivy's a very strange character. And
Yeah.
like, mashing there is still not a bad thing for Ivy sort of do, but
Hmm.
there are situations in which like at 120, sure, mashing air, that's tumble. So that's like
Yeah.
up air or up tilt.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But one, Sour Spell up air doesn't kill for a hot minute. Two, like Nair at ledge, facing away from stage, only killed like 160. You usually really only lose like stage for this. If you hold away, that dash attack doesn't work too.
Okay, for sure.
That also requires. This is one of those moves where you want to basically like Ivysaur will have to follow you. If you SDI away from where Ivysaur is going, then you're relatively okay. It's not super easy because it does have the linking hits, but
Yeah.
like if I just Nair in place and you just go up, you're pretty okay.
Right.
If I Nair to the right and you go to the left, you're pretty okay.
Right.
Because, for example, this is that same situation. Go ahead and jump again.
Yeah.
Oops, I didn't fast fall right. I want to get just a screen cap of this. So here,
Yeah.
you're not in tumble. So
Right.
if you just mash Nair, Ivysaur has to. She can punish it, sure, but she has to respect it
Yeah.
first, which means she's either shielding or dashing away.
I
Once
see.
she does that, you can turn this into mag pressure if you really want. If you really think they're gonna just hold it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, like a potentially like a mag, then like did you say you are through their shield sort of thing?
Oh, I beam. Nice. Oh my god.
Right. All right. I think I'm gonna switch back to Meta Knight.
Gotcha. I'll stick on Ivysaur for a little bit, I think, then.
Sure.
Because this is NK floaty matchup.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's a.
Nice. There's that run in after the move whiffs.
Oh.
But yeah, that run in after my F tilt whiff was really, really good.
Thank you. That's something I feel a lot more confident in because of Meta Knight's fast like dash speed. Feels like, oh yeah, it feels more doable for me to kind of reactively get that kind of weight. It's like what I like the character.
Yeah, the faster dash super helps.
Right. I've realized that outside of Ness, I basically only play top tiers, like even as like my secondary characters and such. I just like characters with good attributes because I don't think I'm like inherently like, not that I don't think I'm like gifted, but like I don't want to be like working really hard a lot of the time because I'm never gonna be as fast as the fastest people in this game.
That's a mood. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I don't get, like... I mean, I not that I don't get, but, like... I have a ridiculous amount of respect for, like, Soth and Chevy, because, like, they took slow characters and were like, you know what? What if? What if, though? Imagine a world.
I agree. I'm glad those players exist. I just have realized it's absolutely not for me.
Ooh, nice. And making it back. Hell yeah.
I've played against enough Link, and we used to have an Ivy in region. I feel fairly confident about edge guarding others, but there's not other parts of the matchup.
Watch out for Jab 3 again.
Oh yeah, thank you.
You've done it a few times this match, and especially it does push away a little bit, which is nice. But against Ivy, that's almost worse because CC down tilt is only good against stuff that pushes away.
I see.
Nice CC shield. That's exactly what you want to do against back air.
Word.
That was a punish on my down tilt as well. I was holding shield. Oh shit, that was punish on my dash back. Yep, I was trying to up tilt there, and because you CC down tilted, I couldn't. So that's a good... To, like, let you know, like, the effect that the CC is having. That way you don't just, like, not know.
Thank you. Okay.
I'm sad. I was calling it out really hard.
Yep.
It's real. I'm telling you, it's real.
I know.
No! No! That's good. Going out there before she can tether, that's how you kill her at 10.
Absolutely. I think Metal Cavern lends itself to that being like kind of where the stages are and the blast zones related to the edges. It was easier to press that advantage there than in other places.
Yeah, because you don't have to worry about a weird turnaround interaction or like getting hit on the stage. Like if I hit you, it's like, okay, cool.
Exactly.
Smash. Okay, sick.
Yeah, let me know if you ever want to play somewhere particular. I'm just matching random otherwise.
I was just hoping we didn't get Metal Cavern again.
Oh, word, okay.
Oh, something else about Ivysaur is that the jab grab mix-up isn't really real. There's not a reward for jab 2, compared to grab at least. Like it's so much more significant to avoid the grab. Is their brain enormous or is their brain enormous? Windboxes don't go through shield. What a crime. That's not the right character to do up air with.
Oh no. Oh no, I missed it.
I'm so depressed.
Okay, yep, and then the sad ledge dash. Nope, I didn't want to do all three there. I was aware of it.
Okay.
I just didn't do it right.
That's a good distinction to make, I think, as well. Like,
I think so too, and that's different from just a little while ago. So, important. Well, different from some of the other ones this night. That's been actually, I think what's been so interesting. I gotta plug in my phone. I'm about my otherwise I might lose the call here. But something that's been interesting for me, my progression as a player in the last year or so, is that my ability to notice what's happening improves a lot as I kind of I don't know, I've developed a module in my brain for thinking about things in a new way. The previous best PM player in Minnesota, who I think their tag most recently was Dexter, gave me the best but also the most ambiguous advice that helped me on my PM career, which was, unfortunately, grinding tech and studying VODs and all that is important, but until you learn how to learn, you're not going to see the result that you want. And that's different now, because now I can actually make changes and kind of apply new things in a much faster time frame. I've historically always been an X jumper, but I taught myself to Y jump in basically less than a day, and now I can kind of do both pretty freely. And that may not seem like a big thing, but for me, especially given how it used to be for me in terms of learning, it's a lot of things feel kind of wide open, which is nice.
hell yeah. That is really just smash in a nutshell. The best but most ambiguous advice I've ever received. It's like, yep, this entire video game in the last 20 years has been built on feel.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, let's do. You want to do a best of 5?
Yeah, because we're kind of coming to the end of our time here, huh? Yeah, I'm just trying to find my phone charger here, so I don't lose the call.
Oh, gotcha. I think.
But yeah, that sounds good to me though.
Sick. Let's go ahead and set this up real quick. Bottom, middle 3?
I'm down.
Sick. Let me know when you're ready then.
Okay, just a second.
Gotcha. I think it's also a very significant difference that you realize when you're making the mental mistake of autopiloting F tilt 3 versus when you're making a technical mistake of oh, you didn't wait long enough for your down tilt afterwards or something.
Right, exactly.
Because being able to observe and notice those things makes it a lot easier to, one, correct them, but also just to kind of give yourself some slack.
Yeah, I agree. It's helped me to kind of overall have a more, I think, positive kind of interpretation of my experience recently, because things seem more like problems to solve instead of just kind of smacking my head against the wall a whole bunch.
Right. It's not like, why am I getting F tilt 3? It's like, oh, okay, I need to slow down because I know what's happening.
That was a really crazy thing I noticed recently that's helped improve my DJC aerials. Is the reason why I was having trouble doing DJC Dare instant DJC dare consistently is because I was doing it too fast. I actually had to like teach myself the rhythm, the sound, what it's supposed to be in my head to start doing it more consistently. So
Y'all Psy Kid players are maniacs, I tell you. You can
yeah,
DJC dare too fast?
well, it's not that I was doing it too fast. It's just I was not like doing the like commands on my computer with like good timing. It was like actually like uh adding a slight delay because I was like auto canceling on the ground a whole bunch, and no hitbox was coming out even though I could see the dare animation was start. And I slowed it down slightly while I was training on the training pillar in the training room, and finally I started to see a little bit more consistency. That's true for up air too. Like not I think I used the wrong terminology with the down air, but definitely like my up air, my fastest one, using the C stick, auto cancels before I even leave the ground. I can tell because I see him do the attack, but no sound happens. He doesn't. There's no connection on the on any character or on the pillar. It's just the animation. You don't hear the oomph that you would hear if you actually landed it. So I've had to make a slight adjustment in my timing, which is actually slower than what I thought. And it's also going to be ultimately helpful in teaching me to get ledge jump cancels more consistently, because I think that's the timing that I need there as well. So it's not going to be, real prepared in time for this weekend, but I am signed up for Smash Camp, so maybe something to look forward to at the end of next month.
How is that the end of March? Smash Camp?
It's like the 22nd, 23rd, I think, of March.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, everything's coming up out of nowhere. LTC or the equivalent copy or legally
Yeah.
distinct LTC event is end of April.
Is it really? I didn't
Yeah.
have any idea of the spring. Oh, weird.
29th to 31st. It got announced pretty recently as well, which is also surprising.
Gotcha.
LTC's early this year because they're tied to the Expo. Remember,
Okay.
we ran a major down in Texas. Then we ran into some issues. Not with the team. The team was great. Trey and everybody at T-Lock, like they worked with us as much as they could, but like they're tied to the Expo. So if the Expo is in April instead of June, we had to work it out.
I see. Yeah, that's fair. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep.
Sorry, I've dawdled long enough though. I am all ready for a set if you are.
Gotcha. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. All right. Good luck. Have fun. Do you mind if we still talk during this as well?
No, that's fine. That's totally chill.
Okay.
Please and thank you for your help.
That's an example of the nair to up tilt. Like it's unblockable because you can't shield in the air, but it is like you are actionable. That came up before jab too. You can fully just mash CC down tilt on jab. That's wild. Oh, almost. There's a world.
Yeah, there is a world.
More F tilt threes.
I felt like that one was okay because your shield was so small.
If it was on purpose and it wasn't like an autopilot habit, then I think that's.
It was. I would say in that instance, I was actively thinking, okay, it's okay to keep going because his shield is small.
Hell yeah.
Or excuse me, their shield is small. Sorry.
You're good. Thank you for the correction as well. Yes, I'll take it. Take seed bomb for 100, Alec. I can't even shield. That's wild. Jab one's so bad. Your phone, something with your mic is a little goofy. So between sets, let's.
Because someone else is trying to call me, I think
Oh, gotcha.
it's unfortunate timing because ever called. Let me know if it's better now.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at least when you're a low percent and like I can't hit you back up if I wanted to, that might be a little.
Bit of an overextension.
Yeah, because you had to get off early because of Leaf.
Yeah, you're right.
And you can, if you go out there to hit her, you can get off early and like go hit Ivysaur. But if you're getting forced off by Leaf, usually it's too late to like get
Right.
anything consistent, and it's risky to be down there. All right. I'll take that.
I wanted you to die for that.
I didn't. I don't want to die for that. Ooh, nice. I'm so sad.
I got lucky there. I think there's probably 7 times out of 10 I'm probably dead there.
I think side B was the correct recovery there. When you have to intercept like that, though.
Yeah. I think maybe it's more that I shouldn't have put myself in that situation in the first place.
Why did I do this to myself? I know Ivysaur up B doesn't do what I want it to do.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm surprised that killed.
Me too. But I was at 130%, so.
Yeah, and I guess PS2 is low ceiling.
Right. Oh no. Yep.
Nice escape.
Thanks.
Yeah. No. Okay. Oh yeah, World Tour.
Hell yeah. I often do the same for at the end, kind of. This is how I close out a lot of nights with middle 3, either best of 3 or 5. I really am not a proponent of middle 3 as a rule set. I know there are a lot of people who are just happy to play on PS2 forever, and I'm definitely not one of them. But I don't mind it for the practice purpose of like improving and like friendlies. I think it's pretty solid.
Yeah, the people who only want 3 stages in the tournaments are kind of. I don't get that one. I don't even know who wants those stages. I know I'm saying there's people. I just don't know specifically who it is. Okay, it's gonna happen eventually. I'm gonna figure out a way to make this work.
Yeah, that was not a good one to go for.
How dare you? Ooh. I think you could have gotten up B out of that, which would have killed a little more consistently.
Interesting.
Nice tech. Ooh, nice turnaround jump.
Thank you, thank you. Wish I'd got more from it. Oh man, that's too bad. I'm dead from that. Wow. Oops, ran out of steam. GG's.
We can do one more if you want. That was a weird one to end on.
Okay, yeah, for sure. If you're down, I'll play a last game. Or did you mean a last set? Or
Last game, not another full best of 5.
okay, I'm down.
The game knows.
It did, yeah.
There are some days where the game will just give me, like I'll be playing Mewtwo in friendlies against a Spacey player.
Yeah.
It'll just give us FD like 5 times in a row. It's great.
Yeah, word. I was convinced when P Plus dropped that it wouldn't stop picking Dreamland. I'm like, I don't like Dreamland this much. Those forward smash wheelbacks are always so tricky. So many characters have that though. I should really be more prepared.
Yeah, it's like a moderately significant option. And like Ganon and Falcon have equivalents in their side Bs.
Yeah.
Good job jumping over the down tilt, by the way. That was a perfect just jump over down air.
Oh, thank you.
I'm so sad. Oh no. I lose my jump when I tether. Oh my lord.
Ah.
Oh, I wasn't ready for the jab reset. I didn't think you'd make that to stage. Holy moly. Nice.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, it becomes difficult when down throw and back throw are both kind of so fast.
For sure, for sure. I'm also just running out of steam personally, but I not that would change the result in any way, but
No,
it
it
was
super
fun.
would. Don't say that about yourself, man.
Well, it's not even it's more like I sort of try not to let it's because I'm not really being down on myself. It's more just like I feel like I can see the reason why I lost, and it wasn't really just a gameplay thing. There were ways in which like, I overextended at low percent. I didn't use my stocks very carefully. I think throughout the set, I think I was more just trying. I was still a little bit in friendlies mode. Not that I wasn't trying to win. I absolutely was. But I was sort of more, I think, throwing a little bit of caution to the wind in certain situations. Um,
I know what you
you
mean.
know,
Yeah.
you know, in the pursuit of one, feeling a bit too tired to like play a long drawn out neutral, but two, also sort of trying to see if I can, play in the zone enough to, take a stock, kind of make you uncomfortable and like capitalize on a moment because I can tell that like, the stock count's getting further and further away from me, so I'm a little bit more, let's get it over with or like try to kind of force something to happen, which isn't necessarily the right way to play it and isn't probably what I would try to do in an actual tournament set. I've had a lot more success with actually just being willing to play the clawback game, and kind of believing in myself to just like if I can just slow things down, like, it's absolutely possible. But there's like different mindsets. And I think when it comes to what my expectations are, especially like being down, the full set or whatever, probably just, I think, went for a little bit of a less deep, less thought out game plan. It was more maybe
Yeah.
forcing the issue a little bit too hard. So
And that's perfectly fine for this kind of environment. Yeah.
I think so too. I think that's part of learning, and I don't really feel like it takes away from what I was able to get on this session, which overall I would say I feel overwhelmingly positive. To be honest with you, like,
I'm glad.
um, I can tell like when it comes to mentality things, I talked about, I was open about kind of my medicine situation at the start of this call, but like
Hmm.
overall, I have like pretty good coping skills for a setting where I have a lot of I'm at home, right? So like I'm not tripping about a thing. I'm having a good time, enjoying my evening. I'll have to do what I can to sort of create that environment in the University of Washington facility where the tournament's going to be next weekend. So,
Hmm.
uh, there's a lot of out of game things that I think will be critical to being successful because they'll create an environment in which I can, enjoy the game more and just continue to learn. So.
Yeah. And if you ever want to talk about that or having issues with the day of, always feel free to message me. It's
Hey,
always
I
open.
will definitely take you up on that. Thank you so much for being a coach in game and out. So that's a pretty darn cool thing, I would have to say.
Thanks, man. I'm going to go ahead and cut the VOD here. Thanks for hanging
Definitely.
out. I see you, Lux. I see you popping at the very end here.